Hello, where am I?
Hey, Alyssa.
I love what you've done with the place.
So I got traumatized in school, and I only want to tell you about it.
Cover your ears, go la 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 la, not for you.
Yeah. And before you do that, just like subscribe, please. Thank you.
Hit the subscribe button and then
That's what she told me to do.
mute the video.
Have you ever had people sabotage your school projects or assignments?
I don't think there's been active sabotage to my education. Because sabotage, that cuts deep. What happened, Maz?
Mrs. Alyssa?
Mr. Mazing?
Mrs. Mation? The state that I lived in Australia, they had a system in which you were actively competing against everyone in your high school to be better than them.
No. Oh, they're setting you kids up. This is Hunger Games.
This is...
I don't want to go to high school, and I'm not going.
What?
I ain't say anything, Ma.
What did you just say?
Well, I said I didn't want to go to high school, and I wasn't going to go.
You going?
But I don't want to go, Ma.
Why?
Because all the kids are bigger than me.
Stitch, don't start.
I'm not going.
You going?
It was Hunger Games.
Oh, no.
It was cutthroat.
They're out for blood. Were there like alliances and stuff?
Oh, Alyssa. So there was a group chat that was created with some of the top scoring high school students. And it was like, hey guys, this is a group chat for all of us so that we can help each other and all of us get the best marks possible. On paper, it sounded great. So myself and a few others started sharing our current assignments, what we were working on, our data that we got. And then the two people that started the group chat locked everyone out, kicked us all out, and took all of those resources for themselves.
Oh my god.
Bro, that's kind of messed up. I guess they never were real friends or something, because I wouldn't do my friends like that. That's crazy.
We were 17. Like, what are you doing? Like,
What the
that wasn't even like the worst of it.
Maz.
I was in chemistry, laptop open, working on my assignment. I turn around because my friend in the row behind me just wanted to ask a few questions. I turned back and one of the people turned my laptop around and deleted my assignments.
What?
Just like straight up recycle bin.
And then empty trash. You can't.
Bro, we would have been, I know I'm small, but we would have still been fighting behind this. If you delete all my homework, that's why I'm not going to high school, because the kids are too mean and they're bigger than me. Yeah, Mom must be asleep because she didn't say anything.
I can't trust anybody. I'd be like, you did this, and like jumping over the desk.
Absolutely. Like, I just couldn't believe somebody would be that malicious to do that.
That shit just happened in front of you, and instead of reaching across the desk to choke them out for it, you sit there like, these are good humans. Why would they do such a thing? And that really just shows what good of a person you are and how bad of a system this was.
It's so crazy. They grew up there from middle school to high school, and for them, this was just like normal.
Oh no!
This was expected. No! And like, even to a point where I started to feel a bit of sympathy, where this one guy who was like topped the entire grade in middle school every single year. And in the last 2 years of high school, me and there was one other person that came into that year, we took the number 1 and 2 spots. And so this kid who was topping every single year was no longer able to top for the final 2 most important years of high school. He still got like a very good mark, went to medical school, like did everything right. But at the graduation event, I was sitting next to him and I was like, oh, where's your parents?
Oh.
And he looked at me and said, my parents didn't come because they were disappointed in what I got. And
Oh, wow. That's not support at all. I mean, me and Mom go back and forth, but she really supports me. She doesn't do what that guy's mom is doing just because he got 3rd place. You can't always be the smartest person in the world.
that I wasn't worth coming for. And the worst part was, Alyssa, he said this with such a straight face. Like, he didn't view this as a negative. He was like, yeah, this seems reasonable.
He was like, yeah, why would they come to this? I'm not good enough. It's just whatever.
Yeah, exactly. This is like the final year of high school. This is the last year.
Oh no.
And they just didn't care.
That's what's also not fair. You make a competitive environment and you get everybody in on it. I guess, yeah, it makes kids want to do better, but they want to do better so that their parents will f***ing show up to graduation. Glad you made it out of school. Yeah. Glad you made it.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
A habit that I had in school, that I still have now to be honest, is that I game all the time. I love finding the next game that I can sink my teeth into, because right now I'm so into Genshin Impact, and that's an entire video in and of itself. But the newest game that I'm getting into is Zenless Zone Zero, the sponsor for this video. This is a brand new game that came out earlier this year and is one of the most visually aesthetic games I've ever laid my eyes onto. A bunch of us were already eyeing their game because of their amazing trailer animations, and so when they reached out to work together, yes, I accept. Zenless is set in a post-apocalyptic world, with civilization having been destroyed by these creatures called Hollows. You play as a proxy, and along with your friends, you conquer enemies, answer mysteries, and mingle with the people in the urban civilization of New Eridu. The best part about Zenless is how committed the devs are in listening to the players, and because
I want to play this game now. Mom went to sleep, so.
What?
I thought you were asleep, Mom.
What are you trying to do, Stitch?
Well, there's a game he's telling us about, and I'm trying to get it.
No, just watch the video so you come take a nap.
I don't want to take a nap.
Hey.
of that, the game has already evolved so much in the matter of months. This is the best time to jump into Zenless because version 1.4 is a major update that takes yet another step in the right direction. Oh, you're stepping on me! But also thanks for the great game. Early quests have all been super refined, characters are now able to use all of their ultimates instead of depleting the same meter, and you're able to switch characters outside of combat. On top of that, there's also a whole heap of other functional upgrades, release of one of the most anticipated S-rank characters, Hoshimi Miyabi, along with an exciting story climax to boot. Okay, seriously, the story's kinda solid. That's why if you ever have had the urge to try out a new game, or Zenless itself, the time to register is now. Click on the link in the description below to complete the pre-registration and receive 160 polychrome, which can be claimed in-game after version 1.4 goes live. Additionally, you'll get the new character Asaba Harumasa for free.
That dude's name is so hard to say. Asaba. That's what it sounds like he said to me. I mean, I don't even want to pick him because his name is too hard to say.
Along with the resources to get him to level 50. Once again, click on the link in the description below to sign up for the pre-registration page, unlock the new character, and start your exciting Zenless Zone Zero experience today. Right now! Do it now! Please! Now, I know we're pretty funny, Alyssa, but did you ever have a memorable class clown at school?
Ooh, I have a story for this one.
Ooh,
So,
what do?
this kid has like a whole arc.
What's their name?
I do not remember.
Jared.
Let me not do that, but you'll see why I almost went with it. Anyway, this kid in my French class who was a class clown, but when you're learning words in other languages, sometimes they can sound like other things.
What's a class clown? Ma?
What?
Can I be a class clown?
You gonna catch my foot in your butt.
Oh, I guess that's something bad.
So he would like use that in his stand-up comedy, I guess. And I remember one day he unzips his jacket and he goes to put his face in there and I'm thinking he's like vaping. But then I hear him crunching. This guy had an entire Subway like foot long in his jacket. And that's why I'm like, oh my god, we can't call him Jared.
Oh, Jared!
Subway sandwich! He had this entire foot-long sandwich like inside of his jacket and he's like taking crunches of it at dead ass 8 in the morning.
Based. Giga Chad.
So, okay, you have this ultimate like class clown.
But Subway's pretty good though. Me and Mom went there last week.
And I remember the worst thing he ever did. My French teacher was talking about hat sizes, and she was just telling this really sweet story about how she and her husband went to go find him a really nice hat, and they found out wherever they went, the guy at the hat store looks at the measurement and says, "Oh, you have a big head." But then the class clown guy goes, "Ooh, yeah, I bet he does have a big head."
Oh, that's weird. That was a stretch.
The whole class laughs, and I remember
Yeah, that was kind of weird, bro. I mean, you're talking about a boy here.
her face fell completely.
Aww.
It wasn't embarrassment, it wasn't anger, it was just this silent, sad shock. And she just looked at the class, and that's when the feeling of, oh, he took it too far. Like, I don't remember exactly what she said, but it was something along the lines of like, I need a second, that's not okay. And like walked out. A couple weeks later, she was not bulletproof, but she was different.
Like she checked out from you guys.
She checked the fuck out, and I cared about French because I cared about her, and I was like, I think you're a great teacher, a great person. I don't think you're worth joking about, especially to the point where you're uncomfortable. Like, I just tried to show that in my work. A couple weeks after that really horrible incident, we're in the middle of class, she's in the middle of talking, and then she gets a phone call. All the color drains from her face, and she just...
Oh my God. When you get a phone call like that, and you start to look like that, it's never good. Let's see what happened, guys.
just kind of sits there and we're all just waiting and we don't know. And she looks up and was like, my brother just died.
Whoa!
Oh my God. I don't know what I would do if I went through something like that. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down in the comment section.
And the class is silent. So she says, sorry, I need a minute. She gets up, she starts to walk out, and the class clown stands up and gives her a hug. And then we all were like, oh my God.
Okay.
Then he sits back down and she goes outside. But I just was like, class clown Subway sandwich kid, you did not just get a full personal growth. Like, it was wicked.
I was expecting the worst, man. Holy moly. I'm glad that there was a good ending for my boy.
And it seems like he made up for it.
There was this one kid, his name was Matty B.
Matty B. Shout out to Matty B.
Matty B sounds like a cool name. Let's see what Matty B did, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button and share this video with 10 friends.
He was so chaotic, everybody respected him and then feared him slightly.
So that Matty B guy is weird. I dig it, but I'm gonna stand back.
Yeah. And then similarly, like the entire year, we have to sit like a statewide exam. And then during one of the practice ones, we all put our name down in the name section. And instead of putting his full name down, he just wrote Matty B. And then we get a school-wide email from the principal that literally was like, hello everyone, who is Matty B? That just cemented himself as like, why did you write Matty B? Why didn't you just write your full name? And he was just like, yeah, I'm Matty B.
Wanted Matty B. Reward.
I'm gonna switch my name to Stitchy P. What do you guys think? Stitchy P. Ma? Mom's asleep. I'm gonna change my name.
What, Stitch?
Well, I was gonna change my name.
You're not changing your name.
What about Stitchy P?
I don't know. I'll think about it, okay?
All right, Mom said yes.
No, I didn't.
3 more French fries at lunch.
Like some of the things that he would do became memes in the year and then still were memes years after. Like he had this catchphrase where anytime he would lose an argument, he would just look at someone. He's like, oh mate, look at your head. He would just win. Everyone's like, yeah, okay, my head. To the point where even when I went to university, I like linked up with somebody from high school. And then she was like, in the middle of the conversation, she's like, yeah, but your head. No. And I was like, no.
The curse.
No.
The Matty B curse.
It's Matty B.
It's Matty B. I feel like that would follow you into like, you look at your like suit on your wedding day and you're like, I think I'm good. And then in the back of your head, you hear, yeah, but your head. You're like, oh yes, thank you, Matty. The ghost of Matty B.
Thank you, Matty.
Look, if no one's got me, Matty B's got me.
Matty B's got you, dude.
But now he's influenced me and I'm never gonna forget him.
If I meet you and you say your head, I'm actually gonna freak out. Like I think I'm gonna freak out.
He just might say something crazy like that. Go ahead and smash that like button, guys. We're almost at the end of the video. And don't forget to subscribe.
Oh my gosh, have you ever had to deal with bullies?
Yes, absolutely. But I feel like if someone's like, nope, never been
Oh, I hate bullies. I rock them and I sock them and I kick them in the nuts.
bullied, it's like, oh, so you're the bully.
Ooh, yeah, you're probably right.
Something I do think about is like, would I have become a YouTuber had I not been bullied? I probably would have ended up in the same place. Personality-wise, though, I think I'd just be weirder and have less shame.
I think that's like a very reasonable answer.
Right.
Not to say that being bullied is a good thing.
No.
I found that with being bullied, everyone has like a coping mechanism to survive it, right? And I think sometimes that can be bad and sometimes you can have a positive outcome. When I first came over from Pakistan and Japan, not native English speaking countries, and so when I went to then live in New Zealand and Australia,
Oh, I saw a kangaroo. Let's get back to the story, guys. I'm getting off subject here.
I found it very difficult to adjust because I just wasn't able to speak English.
Yeah.
And so I got bullied because I was like the weird one there. Because I got so bullied, and if I am going to stand out, I want to stand out in a positive way. I want to be funny. I became more extroverted and more comedic because I had to learn to survive it.
Right.
So that's like a positive that I gained from it. But the negative is I was so sick of being bullied in middle school and high school that when there was somebody else that other people were kind of picking on, I would pile on because I was like, I don't want this pain anymore and I want to make that stop. And I think in retrospect, that was such a poor way of handling it. I feel
Yeah, that really sucks. You don't bully people, guys. Be nice to everyone. Everyone deserves a good friend.
really bad, and I regret that I did that.
The hard part about being the person that everyone picks on, you are literally throwing spaghetti at the wall to make it stop. Once a big group has all turned against you and you have no one, you just kind of sit there and have to deal with it, and you wait for them to move on.
I think it's something that we both try actively in our lives, but also in our content to show that, hey, if you've made past mistakes, you can always learn from them and grow to become a better person. Thank you so much, Zenless Zone Zero, for sponsoring and making this video possible. Thank you to my loyal Martian, to all of the people making fan art, and thank you, Alyssa, for joining me on my video.
Thanks for having me. Again, love what you've done with the place.
If you want to watch more of Silly Illy, head on over to illymation, where she's just dropped her new banger video.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, they're actually leaving. Bye, everyone.
I gotta check out her videos. I never watched her videos before. Hey guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And oh yeah, smash that like button and share this video with 10 friends. And remember guys, if someone's trying to bully you, you rock them, you sock them, and you kick them in the nuts.
Stitch had fun today, made adventure out of play. Imagination led the way, but now it's time to say, see you next time, friend of mine. Every day's a chance to shine. We laughed and played, made messes too, with goofy dreams that all came true. See you next time, friend of mine. Let's dream up what comes next. What'll we build? Who will we be? What will we see?